Most people don't even realize they signed a contract. Not written in ink, but in habits. Wake up tired. Consume what you're told. Trade time for tokens. Collapse, repeat. You were never asked to read the fine print, only to obey it. But what happens when you start to remember that you're the author, not the signature? To understand freedom, you have to meet its opposite. The system wasn't built overnight. It was engineered, quietly, effectively, to turn self-sustaining humans into predictable consumers. We are trained to externalize our power. Education tells us what to think, not how to think. Medicine treats symptoms, not causes. Jobs reward compliance, not creativity. Every mechanism, every slogan, every data point nudges us toward the same goal: dependence. The system loves predictable people. Predictable people buy what they're told and question nothing. When convenience became a virtue, sovereignty became a threat. You were born into algorithms that measure your worth by engagement time. Your attention is the new crop, harvested daily. And every time you scroll past your own potential, someone else gets paid. Freedom once meant land, then labor, then paper money. Now it means focus. Attention is the currency of the 21st century, and you spend it carelessly. Every notification, every feed refresh, every next episode is micro-debt against your capacity to think clearly. They figured out if they keep you distracted, they don't need to cage you. You don't need bars when comfort works better. Comfort keeps you docile. Comfort sells subscriptions. But underneath all that comfort is a restless spirit whispering, "Is this it?" That whisper is your sovereignty calling home. There comes a day, maybe after a health scare, a layoff, or just a quiet morning when you realize how loud the noise has been, that you finally hear yourself think. Mine came when my body failed me. After treatments, I couldn't lift what I used to, couldn't even do one push-up. I felt powerless. But that weakness became the doorway. Because healing forced me to see the truth, I had outsourced my power. I trusted systems built on profit, not people. And in doing so, I forgot the most primal truth. Nature doesn't need permission to heal. Neither do you. That moment wasn't physical recovery. It was spiritual rebellion. Let's call things by name. Education, built for the Industrial Revolution, not individual evolution. Memorize, regurgitate, obey. Produce, not prosper. Healthcare, sick care. You're not valuable when well, you're valuable when medicated. The system rewards lifetime customers, not healed humans. Work, trade energy for currency you never have time to enjoy. They call it productivity. I call it domestication. You're meant to design systems, not survive them. Freedom means pulling threads until the whole illusion unravels. Because once you see the mechanism, the manipulation loses its magic. Every ad tells you what you lack. Every expert tells you to wait for approval. And none of them want you sovereign. Because sovereign individuals don't need rescuing, they build. Pain is not punishment, it's the body's language for awakening. When something in you hurts, physically or mentally, that's not a flaw, that's feedback. The system teaches avoidance. Numb it, medicate it, distract it, scroll past it. Freedom teaches awareness. Face it, learn it, move through it. If you want to become ungovernable, start by listening to your pain. My push-up journey wasn't about muscles, it was about memory. Each rep reminded my cells what commitment feels like. I built strength by rebuilding trust between mind and body. You can't outsource that. There's no app for integrity. That's inner infrastructure, and it's indestructible once built. Survival is instinct. Sovereignty is intention. Survival says, I hope nothing bad happens. Sovereignty says, no matter what happens, I'm ready. Survival makes you small to stay safe. Sovereignty expands you to create safety from within. That's why systems prefer you in survival. Anxious buyers, obedient voters, passive employees. It's predictable, profitable. But sovereignty? It terrifies the system because it can't be monetized. You unplug not by escaping technology, but by reclaiming authorship. Use tools. Don't be used by them. Money, media, medicine, all neutral when you're sovereign. All lethal when you're not. Every spell needs belief to keep it alive. The system's greatest trick was convincing you that dependency equals safety. Break the spell by choosing differently. Move your body when it says rest. Question the news instead of consuming it. Spend an hour creating instead of comparing. These micro-rebellions rewire neural pathways. Each act of awareness steals energy from the system and returns it to you. Freedom grows in the soil of small, consistent disobedience. Think back to the last time you felt truly at peace. Chances are a screen wasn't involved. You were present, in a moment, not reacting to one. That's sovereignty in practice, unmonetized awareness. The system can steal labor, but not clarity, unless you give it away. Every time you awaken, the market for manipulation shrinks. That's why this message matters. It's not self-help, it's system disruption. Freedom starts in the flesh. Your lymphatic flow, your breath, your nervous system, those are the original networks that kept you alive long before Wi-Fi. When you move intentionally, lymphatic hops, body waves, ballet squats, horse stance, you're not just exercising, you're clearing static. You're rebooting biodata corrupted by comfort. Physical sovereignty creates mental sovereignty. Because once you prove to your body that you can be trusted again, your mind stops outsourcing decisions to doubt. Move first. Clarity follows. You can't talk autonomy without talking ownership, especially ownership of time and income. The system packages freedom as luxury, weekend vacations, remote work perks, designer dopamine. Meanwhile, real freedom happens quietly, in people who create value independent of permission. When you build an income aligned with purpose, you're not chasing money. You're building leverage, the ability to say no when everyone else has to say yes. That's why the 4-phase freedom protocol exists. Phase 1, awareness of the truth. Phase 2, desire anchored in vision. Phase 3, trust through transformation. Phase 4, decision leading to autonomy. Each phase dismantles dependency. Each action reprograms your reality. You're not buying a course, you're buying your life back. The 4-phase freedom protocol was initially developed as a weight loss program targeted at men over 40. However, it has evolved into a comprehensive system for anyone aimed at restoring health while debunking prevalent misconceptions in nutrition and exercise. So don't expect applause. Freedom threatens the comfortable. They'll call you lucky, obsessed, unrealistic. That's okay. They said the same about anyone who ever changed their lineage. You weren't meant to blend in, you were designed to break patterns. And pattern breakers never look normal while doing it. Don't fight their system, build yours. Grow what you eat. Move with intent. Surround yourself with sovereignty seekers. That's the blueprint. Every sovereign network expands until it becomes the new normal. The system collapses not from protest, but from irrelevance. You don't need permission to live freely. You need proof, and that proof is you. This isn't a motivational story, it's a mirror. You know what dependency feels like: safe, dull, suffocating. You know what autonomy tastes like: sharp, alive, sometimes scary, always worth it. You've felt both. Now you choose which world you build from. The system won't stop you, it'll just distract you until you forget you want it out. Don't buy another year of delay. Decide, right now, to reclaim authorship. Freedom doesn't ask if you're ready. It waits for you to remember you always were. They built the system to keep you comfortable but controlled. But there's a bigger design, one that runs through every free human who dares to remember where they came from. You were born sovereign. Not a follower, not a patient, not an employee, a creator. Reclaim your body, your focus, your time, your truth. The system ends the moment you decide to stop fueling it. Be sovereign. Be free.